Alright people, we got some more Sniper Wolf drama, so let's just get straight into it. I'm sure you guys already know the whole Sniper Wolf situation, so I'm not going to bother explaining it, but if you want to get a quick rundown of the situation, I've made a YouTube short basically explaining the whole thing, so I'll link that in the description if you want to go watch that real quick and then come back to the video. But today's situation is a little bit crazy, because another big YouTube channel, another big YouTuber, AZZYLAND, has called out Sniper Wolf for something that Sniper Wolf loves doing. Stealing. Now, you might be asking, what has Sniper Wolf stolen from AZZYLAND? Well, apparently she's stolen stuff like thumbnail ideas, video ideas, her presenting style, and even her accent. That's right, AZZYLAND's native accent. Now, I will say, if Sniper Wolf's whole thing, her whole, I guess you could say, content stealing thing was stolen from AZZYLAND, that's pretty ironic, because if that's the case, then AZZYLAND is not really much better than Sniper Wolf when you take away the doxing, the making minors twerk on camera, you know, and also the other horrendous things that Sniper Wolf's done. When you take away those aspects, AZZYLAND isn't really much better than Sniper Wolf. It's like, oh wow, Sniper Wolf stole your freebooting idea and stole your annoying character. That's like me robbing a bank and then the next week another crew robs a bank and then I come out publicly and be like, hey, you copied my idea for how I robbed the bank. You copied how I robbed the bank. I saw how you went in there and you did the same exact thing my crew did. It's like, bro, we both just robbed a bank, man. Like, what the fuck? Now, one last thing I want to say before we get into the real meat and potatoes of the video. If you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord server. We're trying to get to 500 members, so make sure to join the Discord server. I ping it whenever I upload a video. You know how YouTube notifications be sometimes, where they don't give you the notification when someone uploads. YouTube's a little buggy sometimes, so if you don't want to miss a video, make sure to join the Discord server. Anyways, now that I've got all the e-begging out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So Dexerto tweets out, Sniper Wolf has been accused by fellow YouTuber AZZYLAND for copying her content, stealing her presenting style, inciting harassment from fans, and lying with fake evidence to cover her tracks. Now, whoa, hold your horses there, partner. Inciting harassment from fans, lying with fake evidence to cover her tracks, and stealing? My man, that's the textbook definition of Sniper Wolf. Have you never heard of her? Okay, no, but in all seriousness, I mean, this is basically what she did with the Jax Films thing, where she doxed Jax Films, basically inciting harassment. You know, I mean, you're posting his address online for all your fans to see. You know, someone's bound to go to his house and do something. Now, I don't think anybody has, so thank God for that. But we obviously see that Sniper Wolf loves to weaponize her fan base. Now, with looking at how the Jax Film situation played out, and with just looking at Sniper Wolf's history, I wouldn't put it past her to do stuff like this and incite harassment against AZZYLAND. But where the real stuff starts to get cooking is when Nerd City gets involved with this. That's right, we got our boy Nerd City getting into it. So, Nerd City investigated and found that Sniper Wolf had copied 50 videos with a further 200 featuring heavy elements of AZZYLAND's work. You know, I really don't know how you stoop to such low levels. I mean, you're doing the laziest form of content on YouTube. You're just taking random TikToks and doing low effort reactions to them. How hard can it be to just have some originality? Just some originality. But no, you just had to take somebody else's character and their fucking accent, man. I mean, how cheap can you be? It really is insane to me. So aside from appearing to steal content ideas, AZZYLAND felt she had to change her native Toronto accent after Sniper Wolf, who was born in the UK and raised in the US, adopted it.
Sounded like a yassified voice that also was mixed with a little bit of like a baby, but it was like a foreign baby.
So I wanted to attempt it.
Golf ball.
Golf ball. Wasp net.
Wasp net. Cut in half.
From some very naughty, evil bees.
I mean, you can literally see them react to the same TikTok or photo or whatever they were reacting to. You can literally see them react to the same thing in the clips right there. So, I mean, that should be some proof that, you know, Sniper Wolf is stealing AZZYLAND's whole thing.
And when I finally watched some AZZYLAND content, I was like, there it is. That's the voice.
We don't care what you are. We don't care if you're not even the same species.
Wait, they got a house? Why are they so angry all the time?
This girl does sound like her. She's trying to talk like her. And then she's gonna act surprised like, oh, they thought I was her? But you were inspired by her.
And with Sniper Wolf, it was this bizarre affectation that threw me off so much that I made a montage out of it. Like, what the hell is that impression?
The Toronto accent gotta be the worst accent known to man.
You lying! quiet.
Yeah, what you saying, fam?
I just want to know why people from Toronto sound like they're talking through their nose.
Yeah.
Shorty's just talking shit.
And that's you.
I can tap into my voice when I get like excited. It's like a bunch of people who I went to school with and grew up around talk like that.
Boom! Noob out!
My parents are foreign, and then I lived in Amsterdam for a bit. So it's kind of just been morphing over time. But the ironic thing is, I wanted to separate myself so much from Sniper Wolf that I started forcing myself to not talk like that. And now I don't know how to talk like that anymore. I like forgot.
Tragedy. She stole something from you and then like wore it out so much that you quit it.
So yeah, Sniper Wolf literally took AZZYLAND's accent and then butchered it to the point where AZZYLAND literally unlearned the accent. You know, at this point, I'm not even like shocked or surprised or like, oh my god, this is insane. Because it's just like Sniper Wolf is like gotta be the biggest thief on YouTube. I mean, she was literally arrested for armed robbery. Now, AZZYLAND would go on to make a statement in the comments of that tweet, basically saying this is not about who copied who, it's reaction content. It's about exploiting your position of power and weaponizing your fan base, Jax Films knows about this, wanting to destroy all competition, and then taking my personality and forcing my hand despite wanting nothing to do with her because of the relentless harassment for years. Now, I was watching a little bit of Nerd City's video on this, and if you do want to watch the full video, I'll link it in the description below. It's pretty good. But as a final note for this video, I think we can all agree that Sniper Wolf just needs to be taken off the platform at this point. Like, she is genuinely unhinged. Like, I don't think I've ever seen such an unhinged creator while also being backed up by YouTube and literally just getting a slap on the wrist for violating their terms of service. But it just goes to show, if you make YouTube enough money, you can pretty much get away with whatever you want on their platform and they won't do anything about it. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.